So let's start a new world, shall we? Now, before any of you asked, yes, I realize I should have named it Only Hands the second I clicked on Create New World. But no, I'm definitely not doing it again, so yeah, you're gonna have to do with it, but for all purposes, name's Only Hand. So, we're here in a brand new world. Now, I'm going to quickly explain what the goal is going to be of this series and explain why it is named Only Hands. And, well, while I do that, here's some sped up footage of what I do in the first days. And just so you don't get bored, here's also some Subway Surfer, because you have the attention span of a 4-year-old. Now, during this series, I think the main goal of it will be to manually farm everything. You know, I'm a big fan of automated farms, iron farms, wood, food, gold, you name it. But I think that the game loses a bit of its authenticity. So the main goal here is going to be to, manualize every farm. Manualize can be different depending on the type of farm, but it's mainly gonna mean that I have to be the one to do the action. Whether it's an iron farm where I have to kill the golems, it's a tree farm where I have to mine the trees, or it's a gold wall farm where I have to kill the zombie pigments. Basically, if it involves killing something, I have to be the one to do the killing. And if it involves mining something, I have to be the one doing the mining. Seems pretty easy, right? Well, not really, because most tutorials you'll find online are about automated farms, so it requires quite a bit of creativity. So yeah, I'll hope you will enjoy this idea. Quick break to show you the pillager outpost I found. But yeah, anyway, I thought I'd give myself this challenge of trying to find a way to well, actually the opposite of automate something, a way to manualize something, a way to reconnect with the joy of really, mining, crafting, breaking, killing. All the basic things that make Minecraft. So yeah, that is going to be the goal of this series. Quick important notes. I think I want to do one farm per episode. Don't know if I'll stick to it, but we'll see. It's gonna be multiple episodes, that's for sure. And I don't play hardcore because yeah, I'm not cut out for hardcore. Maybe someday, but I really don't think so. Anyway, let's get back to just regular gameplay, okay? Let's go. So as any good start, I start with mining wood, then trading a lot of stone axes with villagers, then mining some more wood of course, and then, because we love nature, we replant those trees, and then we go trade all the wood we have with a villager. We turn them into logs and then turn them into sticks. But the villager's already out of trades. No, that's nice. We first get the villager out of these holes where they got themselves into, and we make a second Fletcher so I can keep trading wood. After that, steal all the beds so they have no choice but to sleep with me. And now we plant a big old tree that we're gonna mine down. And yes, you're going to watch all of it. You're gonna watch me mine the whole tree. After that, time to go mine for some useful resources, like mainly I'm looking for iron right here, and I'm also looking for gold. And by the way, I found this cute little cave with a lush cave and a mine shaft. Really nice, but too soon for me. Then I try to get the golem unstuck from where it's fallen in a hole, but I die. So it's time for revenge. First thing I'm gonna do is actually build an iron farm. Well, no, first I'm gonna sleep through the nights because this rain is literally unbearable. But then, yeah, let's hop into the iron farm building time lapse and kill all his brothers. And of course, I would die while building it. Number one reason why I don't play hardcore. Anyway, time to explain a little bit about how the farm is going to work. So let's get in the creative world. So this is kind of the idea I have for the iron farm. Very simple, and yeah, most iron farms require the golem to fall down the drop chute to get at least, I think, 20 blocks away from the villagers, so the respawn time resets. And my idea would be to, you know, burn it down with either lava and cobwebs, but that didn't work, it was too slow. So now I'm basically testing how many layers of lava I would need in order for the iron golem to die and bring their HP down enough so that I could one-hit them with a sword. So that I would do the killing, but, you know, from a safe enough distance, and basically, you know, remove any opportunity they would have to retaliate. Anyway, after some testing, the end result is that 4 wasn't enough, and 10 is actually the perfect layer. So 10 layers of lava, then a little bit of space, and then some water to stop the burning. So let's test this out. If we put the iron golem in, let's put him in here, and now watch him drop down. So I've made a small killing chamber, you know, nothing really great. On a side note, the water here is really important because it will actually die from burning, not to break fall damage, because golems don't take fall damage, but yeah. And here I have a small killing chamber, and as you can see, it's almost dead, and with just one swing of an iron sword, it dies. Now it's time to lure in the villagers into their new home by prying on their need to sleep in a bed. After that, let's get some lava for the drop chute. Of course, I forgot that I built a farm with wood, and that's with fire tickets rather a disaster. So I just mined some cobble in a simple cobblestone generator and replaced all the wood I had layer by layer. Now, I also had to replace the walls with glass because I realized that sometimes he would spawn in the middle of the wall, and since wood is a solid block, it would take damage and then it would die in the lava. That's horrible. Now, I'm trying to get a sweeping edge trade because I want to be able to kill multiple golems at the same time. So yeah, luckily enough, I got it on like the 3rd try, so that's great. And now I just have to manually kill some iron golems so I get iron, so I can build an anvil, and so I can add sweeping edge 3 onto my iron sword. That's a lot better. Now, I am going to build a little hut to get myself safe. So as you may see here, this is what the hut looks like, and here's where the iron golems should land. Now, let's eat myself some food, and then, oh, I have to empty the chest also. Oh, I'm perfect. An iron golem is here, so I can test if it actually works. Now, it should be one hit. Oh, of course I missed. Okay, perfect. Now, there's only one thing to do. Let's empty the chest, make sure there's nothing in them. And let's go for, I think, a 20-minute AFK session, so it'll be fine. So yeah, I'll see you in 20 minutes. Everything's going fine, everything's going great, but now I still have a problem. You can see the iron golem is stuck in the wall, and let's see how long it is stuck for. "22 seconds. But you have to remind yourself that it's 22 seconds in replay mode, which is 8 times faster. So 22 times 8 is 176, divided by 60 is basically 3 minutes, so it was stuck there for 3 minutes. So that's not good, so I'm not expecting the best results here. But actually it's not horrible. I got 12 iron here, then I got 8 here, it's 20, and 15 here. 35 iron in 20 minutes. Just over 100 an hour. Not great, but I think it could be better. And at this point, I was kind of sick with the iron farm, so I thought I'd do some mining. Now here, please enjoy me running up the stairs for 20 seconds. And as you can see, I have mainly diamond tools now, because I have spent a lot of time trading with a villager, also just to improve my sword and have sweeping edge on a diamond sword. May just come in handy. Anyway. I realized I had a new problem, because one of the villagers got escaped and turned into a zombie villager. So I had to breed the 2 remaining and get a new one. Now, I can finally set them free, and as you can see, they start panicking, which, you know, is the goal. You know, you want them to panic, so they spawn iron golems. Now, if you go check up what is going on, well, now we see one burning. But, yeah, I also changed some other things. So first of all, I got walls on the side instead of glass, so they wouldn't get stuck in it. But in the end, it wasn't really a viable option, so what I also had to do was change the 2 outer rows with glass instead of cobblestone, so they can't even spawn on the sides and have to spawn in the middle. So that way there is no way they're getting stuck in anything. Well, it kinda works. It seems to at least work better. Like now that we look at it, golem just spawned. Now it's what, 20 seconds in, and I think one should spawn pretty soon. Yeah, see? So yeah, it works. It honestly works pretty good. Especially it looks cool when you're down here and there's a lot of golems and you can kill them all at once. Yeah, that is satisfying. Now remember, the farm would work even better with a looting sword. Like it's, you know, it's nowhere closer. It's I could double the rates just by having a looting 3 sword. Now anyway, let's go for a new AFK session of 20 minutes and we'll see where we get. Now, the next test will determine if it is really an improvement, and spoiler, it kinda is, but it also kinda isn't. Now, if we total all the iron we just got, we can realize that we are at a total of 42 iron, which, you know, is better than 35, but is actually not that great either. 42, we did 20 minutes, so that's a third of an hour. So 42 times 3 is 126. So 126 iron an hour. Better, but still not good enough. But it will get better with looting 3, as I said. So while checking the replay mod of the latest AFK session, it all seems to work fine, but it's just golems spawn less often. There's a lot more time in between golem spawns, especially at the end right here. We're waiting, and nothing happens for a moment before the golem spawns. So yeah, that is something I will have to fix later. Anyway, that's it for the first episode of Only Hands. I hope you enjoy it. Next episode, I have some more standard things planned. First of all, fix the villager situation. Now they're sleeping in the outdoors with basically nothing. So yeah, probably have to build a big villager trading hall here. And also improve the farming situation. That will probably be my second farm. Have a big manual farm right here. And then I will also like to build myself a cool starter base. I was thinking about on this mountain, it looks rather cool. Anyway, that's it for the first episode. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.